Actually, I was a little bit disappointed because now I finally see the iconic sweaters, but now you're wearing different ones. No problem at all, but you have the coffee cup.
Iconic sweaters.
Sorry?
Are we wearing different iconic sweaters?
Yes, also, yeah. How are you doing, guys?
Very good, thank you.
How was it to perform for the very first time, finally, in the venue here in Ahoy?
I felt really good on the stage. We were so nice staff and everybody's taking care of you.
And it feels like everything is definitely coming together.
I'm sorry, but can you please help me by pronouncing the name of the band?
Daði or Gagnamagnið.
Daði, Gagnamagnið. Yes.
Perfect.
Great, thank you. Can you please shortly introduce yourself to all the people who are watching?
Hi, my name is Daði.
Hello. Go ahead.
Hey, my name is Árni Fjóla. I am the instrument player.
Yeah, I'm Stefán Hannesson and I'm also what did you say?
Instrument player?
Instrument player, yeah, that's good.
Yes, I am Johan Sigurður and I'm also an instrument player and dancer.
Yeah, my name is Hulda Kristín and I'm a backing vocalist.
My name is Sigrún Birna and I am also a backing vocalist.
My name is Lovísa Tómasdóttir and I'm the costume designer.
And I'm Felix Bergson, the head of delegation. Nice to see you all here.
Welcome, thank you very much. Let's talk about the rehearsal, but you told me you entered the stage and then what did you experience? Tell us all about it.
Stefan?
It's a big stage. But it was not overwhelming, was it?
No, it was good.
Just amazing experience, just stepping up to the stage and like seeing the whole arena. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been imagining it for so long, so it was really nice to see it. And we've imagined it pretty much
We've been waiting for a
exactly
whole
like
year.
it was.
Yeah, we saw how the stage was going to look a year ago, so we've been very ready for a while.
No.
So it's weird to you have your name on the stage. Like, this is where you're going to start, and it becomes like, okay, this is going to be we're taken care of definitely. So
In Iceland, we just have a tape on the stage.
Yeah. We don't have. Here we have tapes, but over there we don't have tapes. How happy were you with rehearsal?
Very happy. Yeah, I'm super excited about how it came out. We had some pointers, but I think it's all very manageable pointers, and I think it's going to look amazing.
Yeah, can you give some examples of things you like to be a little bit different?
It's mostly just camera angles, like when we cut to different cameras and stuff. We have, this is our fourth time really making a performance as this group, so we have a very specific way of performing and how we want things to look, so yeah.
Yeah, and talking about your specific way and the moves, they are so unique. You laugh? Why?
Oh, they are very unique and fantastic. Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, I think lots of people love them. Yeah. Who came up with this idea, or who made the choreography?
We all did at some point. Like we all had some pointers, but I think I have to say that Daði had most of the ideas.
I bring like a few, 4 or 5 moves, and then we like put them together and fill in the blanks together.
It really comes together just when we're rehearsing. Everybody.
And there were some moves that, because I'm very tall, that can look funny when I do it, but then when somebody else does it, it doesn't really make sense anymore. So there was at least one move. I don't remember what it was, so you can't make me do it. But I remember we took one thing out because it only works for very tall me.
And talking about the instruments you are playing, you make a circle. It's so also unique.
Oh, you noticed.
Yeah, of course I noticed.
The circle.
Yeah, you made a circle. That's quite a thing, huh?
Yeah. I actually designed the instruments and I made it with Daði and my dad. And I also have to think about my belly that is under this instrument.
Ah.
And and not making too heavy. And yeah, it was we have some magnets inside, so they stick together when we make the circle. Yeah, a lot of thinking.
We recorded a lot of the process, so I'm gonna edit that into a video, so it'll show the instrument making process. My YouTube page, Daði Makes Music.
Are you ready to answer some questions? Because we have a lot of questions coming in from the people who are watching online. Thank you for that. The first, this is Mette from Good Evening Europe, Denmark. Daði, you grew up, do I pronounce it well? I'm sorry, I see it.
Daði.
Daði, hi. You grew up in Denmark. Could you tell us about your best memory from Denmark and your favorite Danish Eurovision entry? And maybe you can sing a little bit.
I think I'm gonna skip on the singing, but thanks anyways. I'm not very comfortable singing unless I have a backing track and I have the whole stage down, but it's either Smuk som et stjerneskud or der står et billede af mit bord. These are my favorites. My favorite memories from Denmark are just playing with my friends. I lived in a place where there was a lot of Icelandic people and there were a lot of Faroese people, so I spent most of my best friends were Faroese. So shout out to you, Daði, and Dia and Bjarni, if you're watching.
That's nice. Thank you. Let's go to Isaac from Iceland. Hello, Isaac. Congratulations with a superb first rehearsal. You made us so proud. You had so many nice Eurovision references on stage. The backdrop, the guitar that turned into a circular piano, and a flying dolphin. Can you talk us through it? I know the flying dolphin.
Flying dolphin is Jonagur.
Yeah, 2009 in Moscow. Beautiful.
I don't remember exactly where all of the references come from.
The drums, that's pretty classic, right?
Yeah, the sound of the drums was taken a lot from Ruslana's entry, the thing before the solo. The solo is made, like I knew that we were going to have these three instruments that became one instrument before I started writing the song, so the solo is made specifically for those instruments. And
that's a reference to Romania, isn't it? I think that's Romania a few years ago had that kind of a circle with a piano.
Yeah, but that was just one instrument the whole time. It wasn't three instruments that came together into one super instrument. But it was still good. If you're watching Mr. Piano Player, then it was very good when you did it also.
Let's go to another question from Charlotte from Denmark. With so many Eurovision covers you have done, which one is actually your favorite? And this question is to all of you, because we did not hear you, so maybe you can answer.
I mostly did the Eurovision covers.
But I think you have your favorite Eurovision song.
Mine is Sebastian Tellier from France. Divine. Yeah, I love that guy.
Kjellén is a big favorite of mine.
Great, thank you.
It's Il fallait le faire. It was very great.
You stole mine.
Haynes.
I have the same one.
Okay, great. And yours?
The Star, Sparkle, Ukrainian, right? Yeah.
Dancing Blush and Time.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Do we have some questions from people here in Ahoy? I see the gentleman over there. Go ahead.
Hi.
I'm GJ from the Dig It On podcast, and I'm wondering, Daði, you are such a great collaborator, whether it's this project or your Discord server or even crowdsourcing the backing vocals on this. Why is that so important to you and to the rest of the group? How is he as a collaborator?
To me, that's kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone thing, because I mostly work alone in the studio. So, yeah, that's something I'm doing very consciously to let other people have more part of my art, because for the last lots of years I've been very private about my music making process.
thank you. We have a question from Euroval, Australia. And the question is, can someone hold up their QR code to the camera, please? So we can try and scan it. You can use this camera, or maybe you can stand up and
Yes, we can.
and please let us know what
You can
happened.
scan mine and not theirs.
Ah,
No, I'm joking, you can scan what you want.
what will they see when they scan it?
There's one way to find out.
Oh, please tell us, I want to know.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's the video game.
No, by
It's,
chance, eh?
think about aliens. Now that everybody has scanned it to check, then I can say that it's Think About Aliens, the game terms.
Ah, okay. I have a question from Amanda. She's from the USA. Daði and Arnie, congratulations of the announcement of Baby #2. Have you thought of any possible names yet for your new bundle of joy?
Not really.
What do you think about Laura?
Maybe. So we're gonna decide this now.
Yes.
It's gonna be called Laura.
Okay,
Laura.
it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
girl.
great. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on Laura.
Thank you.
We have another question. Hi, Daði. Roberto from Eurofestival Italia. What does it mean for you representing Iceland at the Eurovision Song Contest? Thank you and good luck from Rome. What does it mean to you?
Is this a question for somebody else, maybe?
No, for you.
Oh,
Or-
it means a lot. Yeah, I'm very just happy to be here.
Everything in the world, maybe? Was it a big dream of you to compete in the Eurovision Song Contest?
It's been a dream for at least 3 years. And now we're here, so we're living the dream. I never suspected that I was going to go to Eurovision. Like 4 years ago, you couldn't have told me that I was going to be here 4 years later.
And can you remember the moment when you thought, or what happened when you thought, yes, we're gonna do it?
I sent in a song for the Icelandic competition in 2017, just because like I didn't really put much thought into it. And then it got through, and I got a friend of mine to sing it. Gunnar Bjarnason, if you're watching, shout out to you. And then he bailed on me, so I take the shout out back, Gunnar Bjarnason. Which meant that Rúf was encouraging me to do it myself, so in the end I decided yes, and then I got this beautiful group of people together, and Gagnamagnið became a thing.
And now
Here we
you're
are.
here. Yeah. Okay, another question from SBS Australia. Thank you for sending in this question. Your entire end with a 15 seconds. Sorry, I pronounce it wrong. Your entry ends with a 15 seconds frozen silent box. That's an eternity in Eurovision. Why this ending?
Because the song was just 2 minutes and 43 seconds. So
yeah.
we have 3 minutes to be on stage, and we didn't want to just cut off us, so we wanted to use our whole 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yes.
So that's the reason.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, I think we have time for one more last question. Over there, the gentleman over there, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Simon from Poland Radio Newsletter. First of all, congratulations for a very intelligent way of using words for this year's competition with all these backing vocals and the call for your fans and singer. My question is how many voices you used as backing vocals? And the second question is about you as an artist and the future of the Eurovision Song Contest. Do you think, because we know that pandemic time is different, but do you think that in the future recorded backing vocals is a good solution? Or we should come back to real singer live on stage? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. We ended up with around 1,000 people in there. I realized on the first day of people submitting their voices that I was going to need to hire a person to edit it all together, because I would still be doing that probably now. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the rule. I think I'm gonna make up my mind after I see this year's Eurovision. But I mean, it made it possible to do this choir, which I wouldn't have been able to do if not. So I'm really happy about the thing, but I don't know if it's the right way to go going forward with Eurovision.
Okay, thank you very much. We're running out of time. Time's up. So I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon after your second rehearsal. Then we'll continue this conversation about Laura.
Yes.
Thank you. Also about Laura. Okay, thank you very much. And now you guys have the opportunity to make some photos.